All right, guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been around a while, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. I am in Albany, Georgia today. I had a urologist appointment. Don't worry, everything come out fine. A little bit of high sugar in my urine. Just getting detailed here, I know. I go back next Friday for them to go in through, where to go in and make sure I don't have cancer returning. Been a year and a half free. Want to stay that way. So that's the reason I'm in Albany today. I haven't switched my doctor to Dothan, but we're going to be over here today. They have Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash. The crime rate of being victimized by, a violent crime is 1 in 17. It's pretty bad. As far as rankings, they have been in the top 10 in the United States before, several times, for the most like homicides or something. It's pretty bad over here. Luckily, I did pest control over here for more than 10 years. Know the area pretty well, so we'll be taking orders going in the less violent areas, hopefully, if I can remember correctly. But anyway, that's where we're at today. We've already done one order for $6.25 from Chick-fil-A. I accidentally went through the drive-thru because I didn't know the area. I didn't know the procedures here. You can actually pull up and they'll bring it out to you. So I did ask at least. We'll be doing that if we get another Chick-fil-A order. Right now I've got a IHOP. It is, I think, $10.75 for 6 miles or so. The layout of Albany is kind of weird. It's kind of all spread out. So I'm expecting like large mileage today. I'm going to try to avoid it as much as I can, but let's go pick this up from IHOP. Well, that order turned into $13, so not bad at all. Can't get any safer than that. There was a cop at the guy's house. So $4.50 from Panera because it was going 0.7 miles. It was ready, and the drop off literally took like 5 minutes. So not bad at all. I did take a Grubhub for $8.63 from Tokyo Grill or something. Some of these restaurants are new to me. But he said they don't do Grubhub anymore. So live and learn. I don't know this area, so like I'm not gonna get mad about it, even though it makes me mad. But that's an example of Grubhub saying there's no need to call in the order. Just pay with the card, and don't mention Grubhub, but mention the customer's name, which is what I did. And the guy said, "We don't have an order for Christy." And he says, basically, I'm looking at my phone, so I mean it's a dead giveaway. So he's like, "Is this for Grubhub?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's for Grubhub." But he's like, "We don't do Grubhub anymore." So I'm like, I'm totally understand that. It's not a partner, and I don't like that. That's gonna, like, I called support, and it was gonna be 5 minutes or more. So I just hung up and said that they don't. The only option was like it's too far, or they don't take cash or something like that. So I canceled the order. And the thing is Grubhub is a bunch of liars. Like, and it's not necessarily the company, it's just that representative that calls in the order, or supposedly called in the order. Like, don't say you called in the order. And if you would have just said, place the order, I could have called it in, said it's for Christy, went in and picked it up, and it wouldn't have been a problem. They would have never have known until I gave them a white OG Grubhub card that says Grubhub on it. They got the new ones now that I think are purple with GH on it. But I mean, like, don't say you ordered it and for me just to pay for it if you didn't do your part. So I got a Panera bread for Uber Eats for $8.62, I think it was, for between 1.5 miles and 2 miles. So we're going to take that. This is what I wanted. I'm pretty excited that Uber Eats is over here. And Grubhub, I don't know, man. Just they're still out in left field for me lately. But DoorDash, I hate to keep pausing them so much because I think that does affect what they send to you. It may not, but in my mind, it makes me think like, that you have a potential of them to cancel your Dash because it's happened to me before. But it's like the 5th time I've paused them between the doctor's appointments and taking, the Grubhub and etc. But anyway, no worries. Let's go pick this up. So I had a Chipotle going a few miles. I can't remember. I should be doing this as I go, but it was 6.50, turned into 7, and then I just dropped off a Zaxby's. It was 6.50, going about 3.7 miles. It ended up being 750. So, all right, let's see what we get next, guys. You can't beat that, dude. I got a that Nukes order for it turned into 750 for a little over 3 miles. Got to add on for Brothers New York Pizza for $6. It turned into 650. Apartment complex right next to each other. Buildings are right next to each other, man. You can't beat that. So that's nice. I will say Albany, if I started over at 0 and kept up with my AR starting today, I would probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of 60-70%. I'm not getting too terribly bad orders over here. I'm pretty impressed, to be honest. I'm not getting any Uber Eats, but I've been on DoorDash mostly, so I've had Uber Eats turned off. I don't run it while I'm doing another order. And no Grubhubs except for the one that, you know, the restaurant doesn't take Grubhub orders. So anyway, overall it's been great. I've not had any complaints. It's not bad. I went from, I had scheduled myself up till 2 o'clock. I've got myself scheduled, to 1:30. I got myself scheduled again from 2 to 5. I'm in the middle of not being on the block right now with DoorDash, or scheduled with DoorDash, I should say. But from what I looked at, the active time, which was an hour and 58 minutes, looks like I hit about $52. Now, the reason I bring up active time is because most of the time I was logged in, I was at the doctor's office. I had to keep pausing. They were taking forever. You know, I was sitting around a lot, having to wait on them to get paperwork ready and, you know, check me in, check my urine, whatever sample that I had. So it, you know, I had to keep pausing, unpause, keep pausing, unpause. So anyway, we've actually been out since about 10:15. So and it's what, 12:30? No, that's Alabama time. I got my clock set on Alabama time. It's 1:30. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 3 hours and 15 minutes. So with Uber, we've got $60. So yeah, it's roughly about $20 an hour. What did I say, 3 hours and 15 minutes? Yeah, so I'm good with that. Looks like the market's about the same. So I'm happy with being in Albany today. It's been pretty good. I don't like not being on schedule right now. Of course, I only got like 9 more minutes to wait. But yeah, Uber's not sending nothing. Grubhub, you know, it's not sending anything either. But anyway, we'll see how the afternoon goes. We'll go about an hour and a half and see if we're getting anything to keep us over here. But that's pretty good starting late, because normally I start at 8 o'clock now. So anyway, I just got to stop taking Cracker Barrels, man. Cracker Barrel, just notoriously everywhere I've been, is just horrible. Anyway, that was about a 10-minute wait. I don't like waiting, period. 5 minutes maybe. I'll wait 10, but like, I'm not cool with it. Especially when it took 4 minutes to drive here. Like, when are they sending out these orders? Like, but anyway, they sent me a 275 add-on, turned it down. They sent me a 675 for 8 miles because it was along my way. Turned it down. So let's go drop this off. I was about to drop off this Walgreens Chili's double order, going to the same house. It's $12.50 for 6 miles or so. Easy shopping, 3 items. So let's drop it off. Total of that order, those 2 orders together ended up being $14. It went up $1.50. So not a bad deal this late in the afternoon. All right, guys, had a great day overall for the hours that we spent. I will say Albany's market is pretty good, but versus Dothan, I guess the afternoon is a little worse. I left because the orders were just, I wasn't getting any good orders, and it just didn't make any sense to stay over there. So anyway, overall, that's what we had for the week, which is only Monday. We've only worked Monday. Today's the first day. Let's see, we did DoorDash 10 deliveries for $73 roughly. We got paid $288 for that Grubhub that we had to cancel. And also we had 1 Uber Eats for $8.62. So we did 11 deliveries for $84.75. We spent $37 in gas. We had to fill up our tank today. Albany is roughly about, what is it, 60 miles from my house. Like I say, I had to have that appointment this morning. So anyway, let's see. We got an estimated mileage deduction so far of $29.18. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, Albany's about an hour away, roughly. Let's see. We did 52.1 miles, 3.9 hours worked, 2.8 trips per hour, which is probably the highest I've seen in a long time. Albany kept us pretty busy for the short, like I said, for the short period of time. $21.49 an hour is what we averaged, and then $1.63 per mile is what we averaged. Tomorrow, my schedule's kind of weird this week. Tomorrow I'll be in Dothan, the normal place. I should have 2 WeGo looks to do. One is $28 I know of. It's due today, but obviously I'm not in Dothan. But if it's still there tonight, I'm counting on it being there. If it's there by, say, 7 o'clock, I'm going to grab it, because you can't do those unless it's daylight anyway. So I'll just have it scheduled for tomorrow. And then there was another one that surfaced. Not a dealership, it was an individual. So I'm hoping it gets to about $25, and I'll grab it as well. But that's the one that should take less time than the dealership. The dealership ones take about 45 minutes. The individual ones usually take about 15 to 20 minutes. But we'll get those done tomorrow if they're still there. And like I say, we'll just be in Dothan. Wednesday, we'll be in Tallahassee. So I'll be doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. I may turn on Bite Squad. I got Bite Squad scheduled already. I don't know much about GoPuff. I'm on GoPuff. I might check it out. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know much about it. I just know it's a warehouse, and you go pick up stuff and then take it, I guess, deliver it. I don't really know much about GoPuff. If you know much about GoPuff, give me a little heads up down below. I'd like to know. I know I did the tutorial to get on with GoPuff, but I haven't done anything with them, so I forgot all about it. It's like when I do deliver that, I'm going to have to refresh my memory. But anyway, Thursday we'll be back in Dothan again to finish out the week. And so if you're new here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like, and also comment down below as I interact with everybody. And I really appreciate you guys checking out everything today. Wasn't anything majorly exciting. We did get better tips, I think, over in Albany versus last week in Dothan. So anyway, the only thing I worry about Wednesday is Tallahassee has a lot of no tips. Like even the Ubers are the lowest you'll ever see, for me anyway. There's a lot of $3 Ubers in Tallahassee. I'm very, very careful where I take things in Tallahassee, because I don't want to get into the hospital and stuff like that, because it's just a big time suck. But anyway, again, appreciate you guys being here. Check me out tomorrow. I'll be posting again, and thanks for being with me. See ya.